Hey, welcome back. It's good to see you. This is the Daily Takeaway. I'm joined here by the most reverend, most senior, Max. Max.
Job security.
Yeah, you know. There are such titles, Max, and you know when you want to be.
Yeah, in heaven we have a mansion.
Yeah, you have a mansion.
But my life is not my own.
Yeah, it's not your own, but you're the most reverend, most senior.
Unajua muimbi aliimba akasema hii maisha. Anyway, good to be here.
Great to see you. I like your jacket.
Thanks.
Hey, you know nowadays, Maxi, it's like someone is picking out clothes, outfits for you.
I'm telling you. But then this week I had a situation.
All right.
I didn't clean up my clothes.
Right.
But guess who sponsored this look today?
Oh, wow.
Thank you. You know, people don't know that you're also a fashionista. Appreciate you.
There's nothing
Thanks.
that we can do.
Thanks.
That's a good thing about being in the kingdom of God.
Humility.
Anyway, thank you for joining us. On to today's word of encouragement. Service in the marketplace. You know, we've been talking about church being out of the building.
Yeah.
But sometimes, Maxi, to be honest, and we've spoken about this, I know in a couple of our fellowships and sessions, that we have a Sunday look, a Sunday demeanor.
Yeah.
So our service is usually kept between 6 a.m. on Sunday and 8 p.m. on Sunday. Yeah. But then there are 6 other days in the week where God has called us not only to be Christians by identification, but also Christians by practice. Yeah. And so as we, and that's why most churches, I believe, have a Wednesday service, Friday prayer session, just to remind people of who they are. Sometimes I have to tell you, Maxi, on Wednesday or Thursday, if the word is not fresh in my mind, I tend to forget about service in the marketplace. I forget that I'm a Christian in a marketplace. Yeah. How would you encourage me?
One of the things that, and we keep saying this in Powerhouse, that if Jesus Christ was to come back on a Sunday morning, everyone would make it to heaven. But if he does come on a Thursday afternoon or a Friday night or a Tuesday morning, that will be he will be surprised on the things that he will find us doing. But also saying that in terms of keeping the word fresh, it's truly a daily struggle, and it's an important struggle because even the disciples would follow Christ, and sometimes they will find themselves going back fishing. Jesus is calling them out of fishing, from their boats and their nets. But sometime Peter gave up and said, I'm going back to fish. Judas, of course, along the way also gave up. It's one of those challenges that we go through, because when push comes to shove and your faith is tested, then that means there are those moments where we fall back. And we feel like, and every one of us, if we are honest enough, personally, I have gone numerous moments where I wanted to give up, including this week. Sometimes you wake up in the morning and you feel like this thing called faith, I don't want to be called a Christian anymore. Because the life of Christianity and the life of following Jesus is that you have to take up your cross daily. And these are some of the conversations that we don't have in church, where we tell people that sometimes you will feel the pain of the cross that you're carrying. You know, sometimes you will even pray for someone else. They get healed, but you're still in pain. Sometimes you will celebrate a testimony from your friend, but you've been waiting on that same testimony for 3 months. Sometimes you will even be invited for a birthday party, and you've never been celebrated. Or you get a wedding invite, and you're telling God, Lord, I also want to walk down the aisle. When will my time ever come? And where is she? Where is he? The only thing I've been doing is to clap for them as they do their vows. I'm always invited to, the ladies who do the cake cutting session. I'm the one cut caking. You're the one. You're the one.
Sorry, but
You're the one. But you get my point.
I do.
It's at that point is so I was so passionate about that cake cutting because I see most of the ladies being frustrated even on their phones, the people who've saved them on their phones, they save them as cake matron.
It's not funny, Maxi. It's not funny.
And then they're only called upon. And then they ask, Lord, where is my time?
And we pray that you will elevate from cake cutting, to someone being invited to come and, witness your cake being cut. That's our prayer.
That's our prayer. But before you get there, it takes a lot of. Sometimes it's painful for you to transition from being saved that way in that form to being to your title being changed. It takes a lot of pain. Sometimes it's hard because we are used to celebrating others, but we don't have those chances. So my reflection on that will be, let's admit that there are those hard moments where we go through those motions, but it goes back to what we have been saying all through this series, that it is more difficult for you to persevere when you are alone. But when you have someone that you can connect to, someone that you can chat with, they may not even give you the necessary wisdom that you need, but they can stay with you until you find your ground up again. Yeah.
There's someone mentioned to me in the week, there's a place of having accountable friends who are accountable to you, and you being accountable to friends.
Yeah.
And this doesn't work on Sunday, because on Sunday you have to be accountable to everyone who is in that space.
Yeah.
And there's a place of relationships that hold you accountable to the person that you are, the Christian that you are.
Yeah.
And I had, as you mentioned, that there's a place of perseverance, there's a place of keeping the faith. I believe there's also the place of having accountability.
Exactly.
Both ways.
Yeah.
Because on Wednesday, if I don't meet you, in the marketplace, Maxi, I will be tempted to give something for that piece of business.
Yeah.
I will be tempted to, cross that red light, get caught and, give $1,000.
Yeah.
Or even 5,000. Our economy is everywhere.
Yeah.
There's 1,000 anyway.
Yeah.
That's a conversation for a different day. But there's a place of accountability and a place of having people that hold you accountable.
Yeah. Yeah.
But thank you for your thoughts.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding us about the many who are, saved.
Yeah. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. Yeah. You're invited in all these committees. They even know that when they are having a committee, you must be a member.
Maxi, I saw someone had saved your name.
Yeah.
I'm just encouraging you as MC, Maxi. But you're still waiting.
I'm still waiting. So, and that's true, because every time I go to MC in that wedding, my biggest prayer, my honest biggest prayer, is that, Lord, when will it ever happen to me? Because people call you to serve and to function in this place for that. But our humanity always calls us back to those places where you are like, Lord, will I always be saved as an MC? But will I graduate?
You will graduate.
Yeah. So I also encourage you, because I know there's someone who, let me not even say what they say. Let's not deviate.
But thank you, Maxi. Thank you for tuning into the Daily Takeaway. Yeah. We love to have honest conversations because, so many times, Maxi, we like to keep church here and life here, but they are both one and the same thing.
Yeah.
So, blessings to you who has been saved as a cake matron, as an MC, as Madam Lights, or, the sound guy. Your time is coming. But in the meantime, Monday to Saturday is church.
Yeah.
That is the church. Church, actually, someone told me it's a place where we come to get service, to serve in the week.
Yeah.
So I pray that you'll be able to remember today and tomorrow and even yesterday that you have an opportunity to serve God and to shine the light that God has put in you. Have a good week. Baraka Mob, and this is the Daily Takeaway.
Tekaya. Asante sana.
Asante Maxi.
Acha niingie committee.
Sawa.
Yeah.
Hata mimi niko na meeting. All right.